everyone, to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first two games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the three. And for the Heat, Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Burks. Adebayo with a screen for Burks. Just 5 to shoot. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Mobley. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Bam Adebayo. If a player is fouled on a made basket as he goes to the free throw line, my call would sound like this. Now at the line, Jaylen Brown. 1.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Pass to Allen. There's the three. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell finds Burks. Mitchell against Garland. Mitchell passes to Burks. Adebayo with a screen on Hunter. Back to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Adebayo's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
Mitchell against Garland. Now, here's Adebayo. He's guarded closely. Hunter against Wiggins. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Puts up a deep three. Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. In front of mine tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector. When he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Mitchell. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Burks looking around. The Heat need to get a shot off. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
To Mitchell. Burks pulls it in.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 4. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. They've got Anderson. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Robinson, and it's Jovic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Outside, Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Now at the line.
First free throw is good.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting for Cleveland, Evan Mobley, 1.
And that one misses.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Jerome passes to Hunter. Mobley with the bounce pass, and it's in there. Jerome's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Garland is checked in for Okoro. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Hero passes to Anderson. Robinson for 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mobley a screen on Anderson. There's Garland. Mobley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And the Heat making a change here.
Bam Adebayo.
The Heat with the lead. Outside, Hero. Here's Adebayo. Good, nice job down low. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Back to Garland. Mobley a screen on Hero. To the middle. And Mobley throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Up top, Adebayo. Covered by Hunter. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Pass to Jerome. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Cleveland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Heat with some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Anderson. Alec Burks comes in for Robinson. And it's Mitchell in for Hero. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Mitchell in for Max Strus. Pass to Burks. Back to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. He takes it in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And good read. Wiggins sees the opening and does not hesitate.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Hunter against Wiggins. Down low. Cuts off the pass. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Dean Wade. And it's Mobley in for Ty Jerome. Mitchell against Garland. Now here's Burks. Defense right on him. Step back shot. And the jumper falls for him. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Garland against Mitchell. Garland kicks to Mobley. Allen for the three. That one no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Miami ahead, leading by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it and come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Miami Heat.
Well, they've got this crowd on the edge of their seats. It's been one heck of a game. And if they continue to play well, they're going to take control of this series.
Wouldn't that be a nice treat for these fans? Taking a look at how the series is going for the Heat. They were able to take a game on the road, capturing home court advantage. Shaq, how important is Game 3 for them?
Well, Game 3 is always huge. They took care of business on the road. Now they have to hit you guys with a big word. Now they have to capitalize on it.
Ooh. Well, it won't be easy, but I'm going to make a prediction, guys. You ready?
No, but go
Whoever
ahead.
wins this Game 3, they win the series.
That is bold, Kenny. I sort of like it. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And you look at Adebayo, what a contribution.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
Well, the lights are bright in this matchup, and he's had no problem playing up to the moment.
Here's Garland. He has yet to score. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Here's Wiggins. Cavaliers with the rebound. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Garland against Mitchell. Now Burks. And he drives in. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Burks has got his second bucket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
High post Allen. Mitchell against Burks. Mobley a screen on Burks. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's Cleveland.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Mitchell looking it over. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Over Hunter. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Banked in off the glass. Wiggins has got 7 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. 1:03 left in the third. Pass to Burks. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mobley outside. Now Mitchell. Burks covering. Allen a screen on Burks. For 3, Mitchell. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Heat. Has to Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell against Garland. Shot clock at 5. Throws it up high. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Heat lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Duncan Robinson out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And a wide open look for Hero. Offline with his 3. The Cavaliers trailing. And here is Garland. Pass to Jerome. Now Hunter for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Robinson with it. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Adebayo against Mobley. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Cavaliers leading. Mobley outside. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. It's Allen on the wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Burks on the wing, covered by Mitchell. Burks can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Garland against Mitchell. Inside. Unloads from 9. No good off the back of the rim.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Garland against Mitchell. Locked up there for Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Mobley. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Adebayo.
Wow! Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Pocket 6. Fires from deep. He's off on that one.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim. That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Takes a step back. Here's Garland. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Wiggins. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Wiggins Simmons against Hunter. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count. Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball, and he delivers.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
3 of the biggest points he'll ever score as he wins it for them at the buzzer.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.